When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that eggnog that make you. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place. True indeed. Yes, I can.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today, we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. They'll go play action with Nix. This one into the hands of Ingram downfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 33 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Almost set. Ready. My aim is hot.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to their guy who could run it, created some space, and he got there.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and goal, Denver.
Almost set. Ready. Ready.
Harvey will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Lutz with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Tonight.
One play action. Fields. And the Broncos get there and take him down. Nick Benito coming in there to record the sack.
Second and 18 at the 15-yard line.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now it's Fields. Looking here for Smith downfield. And got his man complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1-yard line. Sheds off the tackle. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Quickly into the hands of Mims. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
But so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
He'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Hold on, set. Ready. My name is Hutch.
To throw is Nix. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in the game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Here's Nix. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. 7-7, our score after 1. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. They'll try and throw. Here's Nix. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Zach Bowen drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down. The kick by Lutz is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Hey, Cam. Here we go, Scott.
Second down, here's Barkley again. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down.
10 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off play action, Fields. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Eagles had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but
gets by him, and now a little daylight. Still going. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 14-10.
Broncos 10. Jake Elliott taking off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
they'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
Hey, my name is Hudson. Captain.
Nix to the air. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down.
Second and 5.
Ready. My name is Hudson.
Here's Nix once more. He gets this into the hands of Harvey. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and goal, Denver.
On first and goal, they'll try the option left. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Kill.
Nix going to give to Harvey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And now can they reverse the trend on third and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Now it's Nix. He'll try and do this himself. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. From 6 yards away. And the Broncos are once again back in front. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes, because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take him. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
It's a gain of 11. And an Eagles first down.
Fields now to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So first and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10.
Back to throw. Fields. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you want to use your big tight end. Let him use his size and frame to go up and get the deep ball in the end zone. But that time, they couldn't connect.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Go.
From the gun, here's Fields. Over the middle, brought in by Dotson. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Extend. Yep. Tonight.
Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
11. Here we go, tonight.
Here's Fields. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Everyone's eyes go to him when he nears the end zone, and that includes the coverage, who took away the easy throwing lanes and forced the high throw.
2nd and 10.
Hey, never mind. Monday. Here we go. 3:19, can I see that? Easy. Tonight.
Here's Fields. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air again, Fields. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's the hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
33-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And able to get this out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles, so as we start the 3rd quarter. Curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
58,
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Complete, it's Dotson. 2 yards on the pickup there. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Fields. And that is incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10.
23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Throwing Nix. He'll air this one out for Mims. And that's going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. To throw, here's Nix. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. And that goes as a gain of 37 on 3rd down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
3rd quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. He'll swing this out to Harvey. He's got room to roam. And finally wrestled down at the 11. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Nix to throw again. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Broncos have broken the tie. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Eagles, 1st down.
Here we go, son.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
A fake there on the jet sweep as it's Fields off play action. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go, son. Man. 331.
From the 50, here's Fields. Over the middle here to Brown. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Number 11, A.J. Brown. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Broncos' 40-yard line.
Now a toss right to Barkley. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here.
Green light. EQ. Test. Watch right. Good night.
To throw is Fields. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull him down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
This one goes out wide for Barkley. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now it's Fields. It's caught. Smith. And he is going to have an Eagles first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Fields. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit, they recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
I haven't been a defensive coordinator yet that thinks 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense, partner.
Nice job. Hold him to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on 1st down.
Green 19, got that? Tonight.
That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's another Eagles first down.
Tonight.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown there to make the grab. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Nix. Over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the handoff, Harvey. And he is going to lose yardage here.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Nix to the air. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Nix. He'll try and do this himself. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Franklin. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the 1st as the tackle is made at the 33. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
They're going. It's Nix. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We'll see if they can grab the lead. Either way, what a job their defense did to force the turnover on downs to set up this opportunity. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 37. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll run wide side here with Barkley. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 108 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
That's another Eagles 1st down.
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. All right.
Fields now to throw. This is caught. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if you can make someone miss in the open field.
So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley.
Here we go. Green 19, got you that? Right.
He'll get it up the middle. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Third down and goal coming up here.
Here we go. We're good. Nice.
Now Fields. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And I know they would have loved to have had a touchdown there to give him some cushion. But now, kick the field goal. Get the lead. Let your defense bring you home. Show some faith in those guys on the other side of the ball.
And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jahan Dotson, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he returns this to the 22.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Into the hands of Ingram. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Denver.
He's back to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Franklin. They'll come up now on second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Tried to go for the big one there on second down. Now they're likely down to their final 2 plays.
And you know they've got to keep going for the big shot, right? So defensively, you play what they call top down. Nothing behind you. Make everything get completed in front.
He'll look to throw. A short throw to Ingram. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
Bombers.
Back to throw. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Back to the air with Nix. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for the Eagles, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Giants. Meanwhile, for Denver, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.